Hello. I was sitting there going back and forth between Chief Talk and this picture here, and then I realized it's not the same picture. So anyway, I'll get my head out of my patootie and get busy. This is just a manual roof editing problem. And we got this roof plane here that should be cut across here. That's not really your problem, but it's just part of emblematic, let's say. And we got this edge here. See, your rake wall should go along in here at the edge of this roof plane, but this one here is sticking in there and cutting off any attempts to have that. So let's just take a look at that. I'm going to hit Shift F6 so we'll tile these screens. You kind of watch this develop. Hello, I'm David J. Potter, by the way. Let's see, that camera's looking that way. All right. I'm going to use this plan view screen. If you don't mind, I'm going to turn off the grid. I never use it. It's distracting to me. Okay, looks like we have attic walls turned off. Oh, we have roof plan set on, I see. Probably attic walls are turned off in the roof set. That's fine. There, where's walls? Attic. Yep, they're turned off. Okay, and I'm going to turn on the reference grid, a reference display, excuse me, so I can kind of see. Okay, there's a roof plane line, that red line there, and I'm looking for this roof plane here. I think that's what this is. So we need a rake wall. Let's put in a rake wall. I'm going to draw it in right there, and it's just telling me that I just did what I did. I'm going to turn that off. I don't want to see it again. There's my wall that I just drew in there. Of course, it's backwards. Let's flip the layers over. That's better. And there's a command here in the Edit Toolbar. By the way, this is, whenever I say Edit Toolbar, when it's docked, you can't see that it's Edit Toolbar, but whenever you select something, the Edit Toolbar jumps up with suggested commands for that, and this one I'm going to use Align with Wall Below. And this may or may not be exactly, it may not have anything to do with the wall below, but I'm going to line it up anyway. But you can see it kind of developing there. We want it to run from here over to here, and from here to just part of the whatever the reveal is going to be. And the reason it looks like it looks is because I haven't told it to be an attic wall yet. There's the edge of the roof. Whoops, wrong screen. Here's the edge of the roof plane out here. I'm going to move it back, this wall here, until it's, yeah, right there. That's the inside edge of that. I'm going to move, I'm going to wheel in a little bit more and put that right on the edge of that roof plane. That's probably about the overhang you would want. But it's denying overhang here because this roof plane here. So I'm going to put a break in that roof plane and just wheel this down. Whenever you click a brake tool, it puts two potential brakes there. So yeah, like that. See, I'm going to line it up with this edge over here. See the snap indicator X? That shows me I'm on that edge, and bingo bango brings the rest of the rake wall in. And then this edge, I'm going to just pull it over. Whoops, I don't want to lose my, there we go. That ought to do it. And that's the solution to that particular problem. Let me switch back to this plan view screen and wheel out a little bit. It looks like we're getting lines in there, and there, which are kind of unwanted. I wanted to see why. It's still one wall, so I'm not quite sure what's causing the lines, except maybe this edge isn't far enough down. I'm going to pull it down. I pressed the control key, by the way, so it doesn't move more than I just want to. I'm going to hit F12 to rebuild walls, floors, and ceilings. And finish this off, I'm going to open the wall dialog box on that wall I drew and tell it that it doesn't know unless you tell it, by the way. Tell it that it's an attic wall, and that it's no locate and no room defined. These three checks are usually, when you have an auto-generated attic wall, they come in that way, so I'm just playing along with the programming. See if that cleans that up. No, let me zoom in over here and see what that is. Okay, looks like we're getting, oh, I see. We're getting some more bleed through. This wall is cutting into this wall. That's what's causing it. I'm going to move it down just a little bit more. I'm going to pull it down a whole bunch more. Maybe I've got this corner too far over. Huh. Oh, I bet it's this wall. Let's pull it back. I said wall, I meant roof plane. A little bit more. It's just these roof edges. Roofs are basically programmed to cut off walls that intrude into their space. I think that's what we're looking at here. Pull that back some more. There. Okay. Now that pretty much shows me I'm going to have to adjust the overhang. What is that? A doorway or something? Probably is. Let me see if I can pull this back up and let it snap to that roof plane. There's another point at play here. This is not supposed to be rectangular shape. It needs a break in it as well, so I'm going to put a break here. See, I'm not worried about where the break goes because Chief is really good on figuring 3D geometry, so I just kind of set up the proper geometry for it and then use the join roofs. Whoa, boy, that's way over there too far. See, that intrudes into the house there. I'm going to take this edge here that I've got selected, use the join roofs tool. See the tool tip? It says join roof planes, left click, and then select that edge that I created and say join. That's a partial solution. See, now we've got a good, clean rake wall. I have to do a little adjustment down here. I'm going to do it in plan view. It's a little bit easier to do that sort of thing. I'm going to go back to the plan view screen, turn off the reference display, and go down to where I can find the roof plane. I guess that one's on the first. No, it's on the second floor. There you are. I think that's it. Get the tab key. Well, I clicked on that roof plane. There it is. I think that's the one. I may be a little disoriented here. From plan view. That's not it. That's the one I want. Or this one is actually. No, that's a skinny one. Or is the darn thing? Hang on a second. Okay, that's the front of the house. Where's the front of the house in this thing? I guess that would be right. This is the front. So the roof plane I want is this one. That's the one. Okay. I need the one underneath it, actually. This one is that one. And I don't see this roof plane here on this floor, so maybe it's on the next floor up. No. Or maybe it's on the first floor. There it is. No. That's that little gable right there. Where is that darn thing? Oh, it must be over here. Well, okay. I can't find it in plan view. I suppose I eventually would. I'm just going to zoom in over here and see if I can't do it in 3D. We're just, what I'm looking for is to chop it along this wall here where my cursor's moving with the brake tool up right along in there. That'll allow me to hinge this over like that. I don't want it to snap out of line. That's how you'd build that in the field, roughly. I still don't, it bothers me I can't, but this is, at this baseline height, that's going to be above this roof because they're at different baseline heights. I don't have to open the dialog box to know that. Excuse me. Okay, there's that roof plane there. Okay, there it is. I hit the tab key and got it. And so this edge here needs to be just outside the siding, in my opinion, you know. I want to bring it in close. I don't have to worry about roof leaks in a virtual model, do I? But if I get it in too close, it'll chop up this wall. I'm going to switch to this 3D screen and wheel back. And, excuse me. Yeah, that's fine. There's one other thing I noticed right there. I don't know if you saw that, but I clicked on that. And see the polyline, get it selected over there, it's a wall. Whenever you see something that you don't know what it is, click on it, and if you can open a dialog box, it's an automatic generated attic wall. See, it's got those attributes, attic wall, no locate, no room defined. So that tells me that it was auto-generated, and all I'm going to do is just pull that sucker down a little bit. And I bet that'll disappear. Yep, okay. And this stupid warning message is just telling me that I did what I was doing. I think those are really useful. So you're doing what you're doing. Okay. I don't know what they're for, but I think that's about it. I hope this helps you. I don't see any other big-time issues with this thing. Looks nice. Good job. Oh, yeah, there's one more right there. Little gap here. There appears to be no wall there. Let me select next. Yeah, the wall polyline stops here, or the edge of the wall. I don't want to talk geek with you, but that thing I've got selected there is called a wall polyline, and I can pull this over, but that might change your design. I'm going to just minimize this camera view and see if I can't find that in plan view. Where are you? I guess it seemed like it was over here. I'm going to use a elevation camera with a back clip on it. I think it's right along in here somewhere. I want to get a perpendicular view to that. Is that it? No, I don't see it. Give me a moment. I'll find the silly thing. Nope, that's not it. Let me try this way. There we go. You can click on that and then hit the tab key, and then that's the wall polyline. And you just don't have enough wall to fill in there. It looks like those are... Man, I'm sorry for the coughing. Let me get a drink of water. That's better. Of course, this isn't what you asked about, and I think I'll just stop the video now, and because they'll make it too long and so forth. And if you need some help with that, I think what I'd try to draw an attic wall and then pull the wall down, or you're just going to have to draw another wall in there and reshape it to fill in there. I guess you could put in a polyline solid or something like that to fill in those holes. There's several different ways to handle that, but I don't want to elongate the video. Thank you, and I hope this helps you.